I'm Lindsay Lewis, editor with Building Enclosure. I'm here at IIBEC's annual convention with Brian Palish, IIBEC's CEO, to talk about what's going on at this year's convention and what to expect at the symposium this fall. Brian, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So, how's the show going so far?
Show is great. The exhibit hall is full this afternoon. We had a great opening session with Nikki Greenberg talking about the future. We've got a lot of attendees. We beat our record of we beat the number for last year, which was a little over 1,500. So we're deeper into the 1,500s. I don't know how far yet, and we'll see what the number today says.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the symposium happening this fall in Toronto. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're pretty excited. It's been a while since we've taken a meeting to Toronto or to Canada at all. We are partnering with the Ontario Building Envelope Council. Not to be confused with enclosure,
sure.
Right? We're doing a partnership. The call for presentations is open now. It's going to be a 2-day symposium. It's obviously focused on the total enclosure. We always think of our building enclosure symposium as sort of a little bit more advanced look at the issues that are covered at IIBEC meetings. We're pretty excited that we get to go to Canada for a meeting. It's going to be great. Again, the key thing right now is call for presentations is open. You still have time to submit your stuff. We've also been talking and maybe doing a half-day session in advance on decarbonization and climate issues and resiliency. So that's not quite set yet, but that's under discussion. So
with this partnership, what can we expect to be different about the symposium this year?
Well, that's a good question. I think it's good. I think we're going to end up with a lot more people. I think my feeling is we'll end up with more people, and I think because it's in Canada, we may end up with some different content. Right? They do things a little bit differently there, and it'll be interesting to hear how they're solving some of the problems folks have with building enclosures.
So I want to chat a little bit about the IIBEC award nominations. They open in August. Can you tell us about some of the awards?
Yeah. So we have as many associations do our normal awards, which are Volunteer of the Year and Best Paper that's written in Interface, and we revamped those this last year, and so we're doing a larger call for award winners. But the thing I think that's most different is we have our Excellence in Building Enclosure Consulting Award, which is a little bit of a mouthful, the IIBEC Awards, and tomorrow we're going to give the very first one of those out, and it's 5 of them because there's 5 different categories. There's roofing, walls, commissioning, waterproofing, and sort of building enclosure at large. And there are going to be 5 projects/consultants awarded an award tomorrow, and it's really the first time. We're going to have you'll see tomorrow an awards video which will tell the story of each of these projects and how the building enclosure consultant made a difference on those projects. So we're excited about that, and I think this first one will show people the importance of what we can talk about, the story we can tell as IIBEC about the importance of our consultant members. And so this is the beginning of this. And so it'll be interesting to see how this inaugural one changes what happens next year and the volume of nominees that we get.
Awesome, that's exciting.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Something else exciting, your mentorship program, Project
Yes,
Excel?
Project Excel.
How has that gone so far?
So it's at the beginning, right? And we did a call this fall. We did a call for mentors and then a call for mentees. Went through this process that, of course, you have to go through to pair everybody up. So right now we have 25 pairs or 50 people participating in this program. We had an orientation session for them at the end of February, so everyone got an orientation and everybody's been paired. And I've noticed here we've got the folks that where both the mentor and mentee came to the meeting. They've been gathering together and chatting, and I think it's another program that I think we really do want to engage with the emerging professionals in our profession and bring and give them the knowledge and skills that they need and make sure they're welcome and at home at IIBEC. So that's really part of the program.
Great. Well, thank you again, Brian, for sitting with us.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for being at the show.
As always, visit buildingenclosureonline.com for your educational and technical resources.